Music! I love doing that. It's so cool. Hey, I'm Michael Edward, creator of How to Crush Your Mental Blocks, which is a course that teaches you how to identify and remove the mental blocks that's keeping you stuck, stopping you from reaching your level of success. Today, we are talking about 3 things that successful people know. All right. If you feel like you're lost, if you feel like you're just going through the motions, like success is out of your reach, I know what you're going through because I've been there. I've been there so bad. You know, I went through the whole loss of my family and splitting up and losing everything in my life and all that kind of stuff. And I had to get back on the path, right? The path of success, the path of feeling good again, and the path of just being a human. You know, and it took me a while, no doubt about it. And along the way, I was modeling after successful people and learning some of the attributes that made them successful. And I want to talk about 3 of those things right now. And the first one is love what you do what you love. All right, so love what you do and do what you love. This, it's an old saying, right? It's been around a long, long time, but are you doing it? Right? And when you do what you love and all that, then, you know, the challenge here is that you don't have to do something full time. Okay, so in other words, you don't have to worry about quitting work and all that kind of stuff to start something new that you know you're going to love. You can do stuff part-time, right? And another part of the challenge here is that people don't even know what they love. And I get that. I get that. Because I had to struggle a long time to find what I love doing, which is helping people reach their highest level of success. And sort of my rule of thumb is that passion is not enough, right? I talk about this in another video. Look through my YouTube videos and you'll find something on that. And the short answer is this, is that passion plus curiosity equals obsession. So in other words, if you are passionate about something and it makes you curious that you want to learn more and more about it, that's a good, healthy obsession. And that, my friend, is probably what you love, and that is probably what you should do. All right? So when you do find what you love, you work it hard. All right? That's the takeaway on that point, is when you find something you love, you work it hard. Because so often we find something that we love and we just sort of dabble around a little bit. We're not really trying. We're not really working all that hard. And you have to. All right? And another part 2 of this video is you only need to know, or you only need to understand enough. Okay, so you only need to understand enough. And what I'm talking about here is that so often we get caught up in details that lead us nowhere. It's not even helpful to master something. And I get it. I have a hard time with this because I pick something up in my hand. I want to see how it works. Anything, everything. I love to know how things work and I love to figure it out. So, but I could waste a great deal of time on things that just don't matter, you know, on details that just don't matter. And I am an expert in some areas, but I'm not a master in all things. So, like for example, with my website stuff, I've been in there rebuilding and redesigning some website stuff. And what I don't need to be an expert. Certainly, I don't even know how a computer works, but I use it every day. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to understand that. But with the website, again, I don't need to be an expert. I just need to know, how do I create the page? How do I fill it in? What details do I want on that page? Things like this, okay? I am not an expert, and I never will be. It's not something that excites me. It makes me a little curious, I'll admit, And I love it when it's done and click the link and it takes me here, click that link, takes me, all that stuff. I think that's pretty cool. But it's not something that I'm going to spend any more time on than is absolutely necessary. Okay? So think of it this way. Enough is so often enough. Right? It's so simple. Enough is so often enough. All right? And the non-relevant things is where we get caught up. It's challenging for people sometimes to decide what is relevant and what is not relevant, or they get curious about something and they start getting down into the details. You need to decide, is this relevant for what I'm trying to do, or is this something that I know enough about? Obviously, if you're going to be an expert in something, you have to know that something backwards, forwards, in and out. But the stuff that leads up to that something, be it technology, like in this case, a website I was speaking of, or, any kind of detail along those lines, you have to decide when is enough, all right? And go with it, because otherwise you're just going to waste so much time and you're going to get stuck. Successful people know you focus on what's important, right? What's the next step? That's what you need to focus on. Commit to your dream is number 3, right? Commit to your dream. This is something where so many times in life, especially as we start to get a little older and we start to look back and go, you know what? I had a dream and I never did a darn thing about it. I never acted on it. I never did all that stuff that I could have done. And you start to regret it now, right? Well, it's never too late for one thing. You can always start following that dream today. And I highly suggest you start yesterday. So get on that dream. But you need to commit to it to achieve it. All right? Commit to it to achieve it. And if you just remember that, commit to it to achieve it, it's going to take you a long way. All right? Commitment involves thinking of it all the time. Right? It involves being focused on it. It involves planning for it. Commitment is not just a nod of the head saying, you know what, I'm going to start a business and I'm going to teach personal development. No, I had to be committed to that subject because it thrills me, it excites me. And when I have a client that's cooking it and crushing it, I'm like, yes! That's what I live for, is the client reaching their highest level of success, whatever that means to them. All right. So what the takeaway here is so simple, and everybody can do it, is to take action. You have to take action. And that is the part of commitment that so many people just do not do. They don't take action. They don't commit to anything, and therefore they will never reach that highest level of success. And that, my friend, breaks my heart. All right? So I want you to go out there and just do everything that you can to reach that highest level of success. Be committed to it. All right? Thank you so much for watching this, and we'll catch you on the other side. Until then, I want you to go out there every day and enjoy, love as much as you can, and succeed. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it, click on that subscribe button, click on that bell icon to adjust your notifications so you'll never miss another video from me again. In the description, there's links including mepersonaldevelopment.com, where we help you reach your highest level of success.